cyber, or false flag cyber attack, but shorter is better. False flag cyber. And when you make this number one, which I have no doubt you will, God bless you, then they will be led to this article by Steve Watson. False flag cyber attack could take down the internet, billion-dollar cybersecurity industry at the forefront of top secret America complex. And Google's also censoring the term top secret America. It was in the top 10. They removed that. And that's just because it's in the Washington Post and a bunch of papers. So they're not just censoring our terms. We have to come up with new ones before they censor them. And then by them censoring them, it shows the censorship. False flag cyber attack could take down the internet. Search term, false flag cyber. An increasing clamor to restrict and control the internet on behalf of the government, the Pentagon, and intelligence community, and their private corporate arms could result in a staged cyber attack being used as justification. And they're saying the attack's coming. We're going to shut the web down as you know it when it happens. For your own good, of course, as they already build the takeover hubs. Over recent months, we have seen great increase in media coverage of inflated fears over a possible electronic Pearl Harbor event, with reports claiming that the U.S. could be felled within 15 minutes. Remember, we had to attack Iraq because they had an EMP weapon to knock out everything in 45 minutes. Vastly overhyped and in some cases completely asinine, claims that the power grids and other key infrastructure such as rail networks and water sources are wired up to public internet have permitted such false coverage. It's not true. Threats against computer networks in the United States are grossly exaggerated. Dire reports issued by the Defense Science Board and the Center for Strategic International Studies are usually richer in vivid metaphor, and that's from a mainstream news article, which fears of digital Pearl Harbor and cyber Katrinas than in functional, factual foundation, writes a major news publication, a respected researcher and blogger who writes on the political effects of the internet. They go on to write that much of the data on the suspect's supposed cyber threat are gathered by ultra-secretive government agencies which need to justify their own existence, and cybersecurity companies which derive commercial benefits from popular anxiety and allows them to consolidate and control the infrastructure of the web. When the Cybersecurity Act was introduced by Senator John Rockefeller, J. Rockefeller, who said he'd be better off we never had the internet was invented, we had similar claims about the threat of cyber attacks. Quote adding, would it have been better off if we never invented the internet? Rockefeller legislation gives the president the ability to declare a cyber emergency and shut down or limit internet traffic in any critical information network in the interest of national security. And it's now been admitted this year that last year, the CDC almost had the internet completely shut down and rerouted to the CDC. Obama almost did it as a test because the flu was such a threat you could only get their info. And that's because myself and others were on the web countering that it was a total fraud. It's now come out in the EU Commission and the British Medical Journal that it was a complete lie and a fraud to sell vaccines, dangerous vaccines. But they almost did it last year. And it goes on, the Rockefeller legislation gives the president the ability to declare a cybersecurity emergency and shut down or limit internet traffic in any critical information network in the interest of the national security. The bill does not define a critical information network or cybersecurity emergency, but it says that anybody with over 100 ISP members will be under federal control. That definition would be left to the president, according to Mother Jones' report. Provisions of the bill would allow the federal government, via the DHS and NSA, to tap into any digital aspect of every citizen's information, which they're already doing without a warrant. This report is so important. I only read one page of it. It's lengthy. It's key. You want to save the web, get this out to everybody. False flag cyber attack could take down the internet. Just search the term false flag cyber. Search the term false flag cyber. This is your mission. If you choose to accept it, I salute you all for making our last 4 search terms #1 on the web.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, A solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or INFOWARS.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5-Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091. Visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at InfoWars.com. Look for Max, the orange home gain gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen, and for the next 52 minutes, we're joined by Robert DiNazzi, produced a lot of big films like Flight Plan with Jodie Foster, and, of course, Kevin Costner. We got Brian Kraft, another writer-director involved with a lot of important work. They wanted to interview me about 2 years ago for a film called The Fall of America. It's 9 discs. They have a 10th disc that when you order it, the website is fallofamerica.net. We'll put that up on screen for everybody. But they set out to make a film about something completely different. But in their research, every expert they talked to, not just myself or Dr. Paul Craig Roberts and countless others, told them that a collapse was coming. So they were making this long before the collapse began, and it's now been out for about a year. And it is a survival guide, how to protect you, your loved ones from financial Armageddon, government tyranny, the destruction of the middle class, and the end of freedom. What if, in the fictional movie The Road, people around the country had seen an important compendium, a survival guide like The Fall of America and the Western World? Gentlemen, it's good to have you on with us. Fire out your website for folks.
Thanks for having us back, Alex. Always good to hear your voice. The website is www.thefallofamerica.net. That's thefallofamerica.net, and that's where they can get the 10-hour DVD box set called The Fall of America and the Western World.
Well, it's an incredible compendium of information. Tell folks, before we get into how you made the film and the journey of discovery it took you on, and where you see this country and the world right now, as they admit now we're going into a depression, and some of the folks that are in the film, gentlemen.
Well, it was, when Bob and James Petula, our other partner, when we started out to make this film pre-economic collapse, we were just setting out to make a movie on what it would like to be living in a post-9/11 world. We went and talked to as many experts and notables as we could get to talk to us. And these are, everyone from yourself, Alex Jones, to the father of Reaganomics, Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, to NYU professor Mark Crispin Miller. We spoke to Doug McIntyre, the historian, the eminent economist, Doug Casey. We spoke to these notables, Naomi Wolf, and we were interviewing them, just asking them about, hey, what would it be like to live in a post-9/11 world? And one word or one phrase kept coming up as we were interviewing people, and that was, hey, you guys know America is not going to collapse. It's in the process of collapsing. Now, again, these are notable experts on the economy, on government. And when they said this, we said, well, what do you mean it's in the process of collapsing? And I'll never forget it.